Hi students, very good morning to all of you. In the previous class, we were discussing about the quantum mechanical model of an atom. So in that, how this quantum mechanical model has been explained, for what purpose it has been came, means in order to explain the motion of microscopic particles like electrons. So in order to know about the motion of microscopic particles, the quantum mechanical model has explained. Basing on that quantum mechanical model, the scientist called Irwin has given Schrodinger wave equation. So basing on that wave equation, we have explained the term psi square. It is the wave function and probability function, what wave function indicates and what probability function indicates, and what are the important postulates of quantum mechanical model. All these things have been discussed in the previous class. So the next topic in our first lesson, that is called atomic structure, is which is very familiar to you and it is very easy for you. That is nothing but none other than quantum numbers. That is the easiest and very simple topic. That topic is called quantum numbers. So what are quantum numbers and how they are classified, and we should explain different types of quantum numbers. This question is also very important for IP examination. Very important. It has been asked for many times in the IP examination. So what are quantum numbers? Generally, the numbers which are used to give the complete description of an electron. So the numbers which gives complete information about an electron, such type of numbers are called as quantum numbers. So the numbers which give complete information about electron, or which can describe complete information about electron, are called as quantum numbers. So while if this question is given, you should write the definition. What are quantum numbers? The numbers which give complete information about electron are called quantum numbers. First of all, you should write that. After that, these quantum numbers are classified into four types. They are principal quantum number, and azimuthal quantum number, which is denoted by L, magnetic quantum number, which is denoted by M, and spin quantum number, which is denoted by S. So these are the different types of quantum numbers. Principal quantum number, azimuthal quantum number, magnetic quantum number, and spin quantum number. These are the four different types of quantum numbers. So before writing this classification, you should write the exact definition, that is which I have explained you. The numbers which are used to give the complete information about electron are called quantum numbers. And again, after that, the quantum numbers can be explained on by four types, or they are classified into four types. These are the four types: principal quantum number, azimuthal quantum number, magnetic quantum number, and spin quantum number. And after that, we should learn one by one. So first one is principal quantum number. Principal quantum quantum number was introduced by the scientist called Niels Bohr. So it was introduced by Niels Bohr and it is denoted by value of n. So it is denoted by n. The principal quantum number was discovered by or introduced by Niels Bohr and it is denoted by n. What are n values? N is equals to, so the values are 1, 2, 3, so on. The values of n may be, the value of n will not be 0. So the value of n is 1, 2, 3 or KLMN shells, energy levels. So the values will be like this. The values of n are 1, 2, 3, so on like that. And again, as the value of n increases, the energy of an orbit also increases, or the size of an orbit also increases. That is the main thing. So as the value increases, as n value increases, size of orbit also increases. If the value of n increases, what happens? The value of n indicates the number of shells, n1, first, second, third or KLMN. If n value increases, the distance between the nucleus and orbit also increases, which indicates that the size of an orbit also increases. So as the value of n increases, the size of the orbit increases. And also number of orbitals, the number of orbitals in energy levels, number of orbitals in energy levels is equals to n square. So the number of orbitals in energy levels is given by the formula n square. And also number of electrons in orbitals is given by the formula 2n square. So the number of orbitals in energy levels is given by the formula n square. The number of electrons in orbitals is given by the formula 2n square. And after that we should know significance. So what is the significance of this principal quantum number? The significance of this principal quantum number is it denotes the size and energy of the orbit. It signifies size and energy of orbit. That is very important. It signifies size and energy of orbit. And again, second one is azimuthal quantum number. Azimuthal quantum number. So here, azimuthal quantum number, it was introduced by the scientist called Sommerfeld and it is denoted by the letter L, and values of L is equals to 0 to n minus 1. 0 to n minus 1. So the values of L are 0 to n minus 1. And also here it is called angular momentum quantum number, but also called as angular momentum quantum number. It is also called as angular momentum quantum number. And what it indicates? What azimuthal quantum number indicates? So it indicates the subcells present in the orbits. What does the azimuthal quantum number indicates? It indicates the subcells. It indicates the subcells present in the main shell. And as what is the significance? What is the significance of this azimuthal quantum number? Means it determines the shape of orbitals. It signifies the shape of orbitals and also angular momentum of, it indicates the angular momentum of electron in an orbit. These are the two important significance. And what is the formula used to calculate the angular momentum of an electron in an orbit? The formula is given by h by 2 pi into root L into L plus 1. So this is the formula used to calculate the angular momentum of an electron in an orbit. So this is the significance, and this is all about azimuthal quantum number. So azimuthal quantum number, it was discovered by the scientist, or it was introduced by the scientist who introduced this Sommerfeld. It is denoted by L, and the values of L or ranges from 0 to n minus 1. So, and again it is also called as angular momentum quantum number. After that, we will discuss about magnetic quantum number. So, who discovered magnetic quantum number? It was discovered by the scientist called Lande, and it is indicated by the letter, small letter m, and the values of L ranges from minus L 0 to plus L. Minus L 0 to plus L. For a given L value, the values of m may be equal to, for a given L value, how many m values are there? If they ask like that, then that is the formula. For a given L value, the total values of m are given by the formula m is equals to 2L plus 1. So magnetic quantum number was introduced by the scientist called Lande, and it is denoted by the letter m, small letter. The values of m ranges from minus L to plus L. So if they give, if L value is 2, what is the values of m means? Minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. So that is the range of m values from minus L to plus L along with 0. If they ask, if they give value of L is 3, then how many m values? So minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. So these are the values. Like that, the values of m ranges from minus L to plus L along with 0. And again, what does this magnetic quantum number indicates? M constitutes an orbit in the subcell. So it indicates, or it constitutes orbit in the subcell. So what it indicates? It indicates the subcells present in the main cell. This is azimuthal quantum number. But magnetic quantum number indicates the orbits present in the subcells. So generally there will be a main shell. In that there will be a presence of subcells. In that subcells orbits are present. Like that we can, so it constitutes the value of, constitutes not orbit, orbital. This is constitutes the orbital in the subcells. In that orbitals electrons may be present. So that is the main. See, now first we will take atom. In that atom, nucleus is present at the center. In that main shells are present. In main cells, subcells present. Subcells are present. In that subcells, orbitals are present. In that orbitals, electrons are involved. So that is the main concept. So it indicates the subcells present in the main shell. It indicates orbitals present in the subcell. And again, what is the significance of this magnetic quantum number? It indicates or it signifies orientation of orbitals. Orientation of orbitals. And after that, the next quantum number is spin quantum number. Spin quantum number. It was introduced by Uhlenbeck and Gaudsmit. It was discovered by or introduced by the scientist called Uhlenbeck and Gaudsmit, and it is denoted by S, and the values of S are minus half and plus half. What minus half and plus half indicates? Minus half indicates anti-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise direction of electron. Anti-clockwise direction of electron. Whereas plus half indicates clockwise direction of electron. Clockwise direction of electron. So minus half indicates anti-clockwise direction and plus half indicates clockwise direction of electrons. And whereas what is the significance of this spin quantum number? It signifies spinning of electron. It signifies spinning of electrons, not orbits, spinning of electrons. So this is all about quantum numbers, and also here some of the concepts which are important for objective has not been discussed in this class. So I have the things which I have explained is only for IPA. So while discussing about objective in that class, we shall discuss about the terms which are used for objective also. So now for IPA purpose only I have explained this quantum numbers topic. So first the definition, what are quantum numbers and how they are classified, and we have explained different types of quantum numbers. Thank you.